will go to 174 pounds. Right into 174 we go, 12-6. Every match has been a decision. It's been close matches around the board. As we'll go to 174 pounds, Mason McDaniel for life and Cole Tenety for Reinhardt. Right off the bat, it's going to be Mr. Cole Tenety with an inside trip attempt by McDaniel. He'll get back points from it, but McDaniel will immediately roll through and get 2 points. 2-2. As there will not be any back points given to Tenety on that. Inside trip attempt by McDaniel. McDaniel lands right on his back. No back points. It looked like Tenety might have got a couple swipes, but no. As McDaniel was in the motion of rolling through, so they're going to call it 2-2. 2 for both, and a 1-point escape there for Tenety. Fireworks in the opening seconds of 174 pounds. 5-2 lead here for Tenety. It was 2-2, 1-point escape for Tenety, and now the points will come up later. Didn't see the near fall there, but didn't get a great look there from the referee, but they will give 2-point near fall there for Tenety. As it did look like he did have McDaniel on his back long enough to get that 2-point near fall, and that's what happens. And now McDaniel with that underhook is going to try to force kind of a headlock on the right side as he is down by 3 points. Momentarily there, I thought they waved off those 2-point near fall, but they did give it to Tenety after McDaniel's ill-advised inside trip attempt early in the first. Tenety leads 5-2 with 32 seconds left here. 32 seconds of riding time for McDaniel. A minute 4 left here in the first period. We're at 174 pounds. Looks like it'll be an interesting move here as McDaniel goes once again on the inside trip. This time it works for him. 5-4. McDaniel does not shy away from a move that got him in trouble early in the first. He'll go right back to it. And he'll get a 2-point takedown. 5-4, McDaniel will work right back with his riding time. McDaniel is approaching riding time here near a minute. Usually at 174 here, as a switch attempt here by Tenety. Look to get at least 1-point escape. No change yet. And now they'll give 1-point escape to Tenety. 6-4 lead for Cole Tenety. As I was going to say, you usually see a 174 Michael Carew, the number 3 ranked 174-pounder for Reinhardt. He won't be wrestling at 174, obviously, as Tenety gets the nod. At the end of that jam-packed first period, we'll go to the second period. Tenety will have his choice, and he'll pick down after leading 6-4. Wrestling smart in the first period after McDaniel with that inside trip. He fell straight to his back, giving up 4, but then later in the period tries the inside trip again and gets the takedown back to decrease Tenety's lead to 6-4. Just underway here in the second period. All decisions, 4 of them have gone to life and 2 of them have gone to Reinhardt. In a jam-packed semifinal duel. Tenety still trying to tell the ref, even though I got my opponent has the legs in from up top. I'm kicking my leg to show I'm doing something from the bottom here. I'm trying to move here from the bottom. I don't want to get dinged for stalling, even though McDaniel now has 2 minutes of riding time. And Tenety needs to start working from the bottom. Hasn't got called for stalling yet. He tries to work up to his feet. McDaniel might get called for stalling if he keeps him there much longer, and he does. 1-point escape for Tenety right off the bat. Right when McDaniel cuts Tenety, he gets called for stalling at the same time. So that might be a factor later on, but Tenety gets a 1-point escape. 7-4 lead here for Tenety. As McDaniel gets in on a double leg, switches to a single, trying to split the middle here. He's trying to split the middle. As McDaniel has not gotten two yet. No points yet. With 20 seconds left in the second and potentially dangerous call. We'll go back up to her feet. It's not very often, folks, you see riding time for a wrestler that is trailing. As McDaniel, giving up 4 points right off the bat in the first period, immediately rolled over and got riding time to go up, and now he gets another takedown. Make it 7-6 with riding time in McDaniel's favor. 7-6 lead. A string of takedowns for the life running Eagle Mason McDaniel at the end of 2 periods has kept him in this match and within reaching distance of erasing that folly in the first period. Bottom guy set, top guy on. McDaniel will pick down. Try to come out from the bottom. Catch that ankle from the right side before it comes in. McDaniel will get up on his feet. Nice mat return by Tenety. Has got to think about getting this riding time down. Still can get the riding time down. Plenty of time here in the third and final period for Tenety to get the riding time down. But he got to get his hips up here as McDaniel's bullying into Tenety here. Trying to switch over the hips of Tenety. Tenety still holding on to this top position. Tenety trying to control the hips of McDaniel. McDaniel has to situate his hips, has to hip heist here in this position. If he hip heists over, he could get 2-point reversal, and he does. McDaniel comes down after being down 4-0, 8 unanswered. An 8-3 run here for McDaniel as a 1-point escape for Tenety. 8-8. McDaniel salvages 8-8, and he goes for another inside trick. A ballsy move there by McDaniel. Comes in with the underhook and a big inside trip by McDaniel to make it 10-8 and riding time now approaching back up to 2 minutes. It's definitely McDaniel's bread and butter. He lives and dies by that inside trip. And he has lived more than he has died by that inside trip here in this match. And that's why he is up 10-8 with riding time in the bag. McDaniel will get the winning streak back here for life. Will get 3 points on the board. With riding time making it 11-8, Mason McDaniel increases the lead here for the number 11 seed, Life Running Eagles. We are through 174, and it is 15-6 Life on top of Reinhardt.